Thanks for stopping by my YouTube channel, Get Fit, Stay Fit, Never Too Late. I wanted to take a minute of your time just to tell you two things that we ought to do, we must do before we exercise. And I'm not so sure that I articulated this in my past videos, so I wanted to make sure I took a moment to do it today. The first thing you have to do before you exercise is just, if you're at a certain age, to make sure that you get your doctor's approval to exercise. It sounds very simple, but it's important to let your doctor know you're going to start to exercise and make sure you get the doctor's approval. The second thing that you have to do is what you should do. You don't have to do it, but I highly recommend it, is to stretch. And when you stretch before you exercise, literally you're telling your muscles that you're getting ready to use the muscles and to get ready because I'm going to put some more impact on you than I normally do. So normally I start with very simple, low impact stretching. Number one, my feet shoulder length apart, and I just roll my arms forward to a 3 or 5 count, then backwards to a 3 or 5 count. And that's loosening up my shoulders, my arms, my chest area. Then I keep my feet shoulder length apart, and I'll reach up onto a 3 or 5 count. Stretching over, you're actually stretching your side here. And then you come back and you do it the other way to a 3 or 5 count, and you're stretching your side on this side this way. And then I do it again, 3 to 5 count, and then switch on a 3 to 5 count. And then also, you want to loosen up your triceps to use those muscles when you walk. I used to use it to throw the football, but it's very helpful. You get your arms up behind you, and you bend your elbows, and just raise it up. And you can do a 3 to 5 count. And then you want to get your muscles here. We used to do these exercises with weights. These are your biceps. And you do a 3 to 5 count. So between this for your triceps, and this for your biceps, and your biceps are here, your triceps are here. If you do that over the course of time, you'll see your arms start to cut. You'll see the muscles forming in your arms and reducing the fat. Then you want to keep, the next exercise you want to do, I usually do, is for my groin muscles in here. And you get your legs a little further apart, not shoulder length, but not too wide. You don't want to go all the way out like that. You want to come in a little further than shoulder length apart. And then you lean to the right side, and you're actually stretching in here, your groin muscle right in here, to a 3 to 5 count. And you go on the other side, stretch this groin muscle, 3 to 5 count, and then you switch it. And don't go too far or too hard. Don't stretch, because it's easy to pull your groin muscle. And just stretch it out. Then you come back. Next you want to get your hamstrings, muscles on both sides. These are your hamstrings. And you get your feet shoulder length apart, and you want to just bend down. And you notice I'm trying to look at the camera while I'm bending down, as opposed to doing this, looking down at the ground. If you bend, trying to reach the ground, but looking up, you get a better stretch in the hamstrings. And don't bounce. And we'll do it again. And you do it to a 5 count, and then up. Then the next thing you want to do is get your calf muscles loosened up in here. These are your calf muscles in here. And it's very simple. Feet shoulder length apart, and you want to go up on your tiptoes, and you want to reach like you're reaching on top of a shelf to get something, and you tiptoe up. So you just want to go 5 times, 5 count. You're tiptoeing up, and you can go up with both hands. Then one of the things that you always want to do is your neck. Your head is very heavy, so you want to make sure that you strengthen your neck. So just lean to one side, lean to the other side, backwards, forwards, and you can repeat the process. Final thing that I usually do is, you have to be careful with this. It's called a high step in football. You want to just high step up, down, high step up, down. Later on you can hold it, but you can fall if you hold it, so don't try to hold it right now. shoulder length apart, high step up, down, high step up, down. And what I've just done is told my body that, hey, listen, even though I just walked a couple of miles, you're not done exercising. I'm warming you up for something, so you're not surprising your body. And you really want to do this before you exercise, and your body will appreciate it, and you're less likely to get injured. And that's the main thing that you're trying to avoid, is injury. Now, most of us know these exercises, but some of us don't. So I didn't want to take it for granted that everyone knew how to stretch and what the benefits of stretching is. So for those who know it, keep up the good work. And for those of you who don't know it, now you know it. Implement the process. Thank you, and God bless you.